What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Borderlands. Hopefully everybody is doing well. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Helps out a lot. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty, so we gotta go meet Chuck. But first we gotta get rid of these psychos. Nope. Yeah, buddy. I'm sorry to let you... Bro, that's like a really twisted version of like the Joker laugh right there. Buddy, I know you're trying to run away because you don't want to die, but that's just how it's gonna happen, buddy. You know, it's like, whoa, buddy. Holy crap, that man was like nose to nose to me. Holy crap. Wait, how in the hell did... Wait, that was crazy. How did you take the damage when he was up in front? That was wild as hell. Well, either way, they died anyway, so it's not a big deal. Oh, this is the second, I think this is the second kind of like arena fighting area. Alright, well, if that is the case, it's going to be probably easy peasy until we get to like the last round. The last round is usually the hardest to kind of get through, but after that, then we kind of should be kind of easy. But we're just gonna check to see what they got. They ain't really have anything. Of course they don't. All right, so let's go on to our next our survival round. All right, is this gonna be people or skags? I don't know. Oh, it's people. Okay. Bro, did you just see that man epically fail trying to jump over the little freaking thing? He was like, oh, let me go ahead and jump over the wall and just epically fail. Guys, I just want you all to know that this shotgun is hella powerful, so the likelihood of you guys surviving this is pretty much slim to none. Yeah. Damn, you took that shit right in your face like a champ. Like, holy crap. I basically blew that man's face off with this shotgun, and that man was just like, nah, we're taking this on the chin. I don't really think that they dropped anything worth of value. Nope. It's kind of weird because at this point, or at this late stage of the game, you're not really gonna find anything worth value. It's just basically out of luck that you find anything. Like that shield would have been really good a couple of missions ago, but now that I have the 421, it's basically useless. Wait, where the hell are they at? Oh, here we go. There we go, baby. Fire. Oh my god, that dude's got... Holy crap, that guy's got a freaking rocket launcher, bro. Ease up with those things, man. You're gonna poke somebody's eye out with that thing. My god. My boy is just spamming it. Jesus Christ. Okay, buddy. Alright. Well, you're about to come meet your maker after I end your life, okay? Because... Damn, that dude with the rocket is insane, bro. Can you calm the hell down with that crap? Dude is just literally freaking just one-shotting us with that damn rocket launcher. Like, can you calm the hell down? No, I don't think he liked us either. Alright, there we go. See, the reason that I've kept this thing for so long, because it isn't as strong as the one that I use, but on the bottom effect, it says very strong against flesh, so the elemental damage is very, very high. It usually what happens is like it will sit there and tell you, oh, the chance of, you know, elemental damage to someone or catching them on fire is high. But this one is very high, so I kept it for that reason. Sir, you have a shotgun. I have a freaking sniper rifle, okay? And and the likelihood of you catching on fire is very high. Okay, so. Good lord, dude, how many badass freaking bruisers are we gonna fight? Alright, well, we're not gonna really worry about those guys because they're gonna be the thing that kind of brings us back to life. So, oh, I got caught on the thing. Excuse me, pardon me. So, basically, we're gonna just keep those guys alive just because we wanna. Oh my god. Okay, well that was my fault. I did not actually technically mean to kill all of them at that time. I only wanted to do like one of them. Holy crap. I forgot how powerful this gun can be to non-badasses. Where is this dude at? Oh, there you are. I was like, damn bro, you playing hide and seek over here? Like, what the hell? Alright, there we go, there we go. Yeah, you're burning, buddy. Like I said there and said, the likelihood of you being caught on fire with this is very high, so. I love how he said the dude's on fire and he's just like, not bad, not bad. Like, you know, you could be a rotisserie chicken, but you know what, we'll be okay with you just, you know, being a regular cooked individual. Alright, so we are done with round 2 already, boys. Not too bad, not too bad. I am, however, going to, I believe, sell stuff before we start the next round. Since we're basically just picking up stuff. And then that way we can kind of, you know, let me see something. Wow, that was trash. What the hell is this? And the only reason that I'm showing you this part, guys, because I know a lot of people, you know, don't really care for this part of it, but I'm showing you that even in the later stages of this game, because we're probably a little bit more than halfway at this point, you're not going to find really anything worthwhile. Is what I'm trying to show you guys, because usually when you do these arena fights and stuff like that, you actually find quite good stuff. Like when I did the other one, we found a stupid crazy amount of like different stuff, you know what I'm saying, and it was all good stuff that I could use. And I just want to let you guys see that, you know, the later stages that you get, the more likely it is that your guns are going to be crap. So I just wanted to sit there and go ahead and show you guys that real quick, and just show you like what the possibilities of the weapons that you could get are. Because a lot of people sit there and just think that because you fight in these arena things that you're gonna get like banger freaking weapons, and that sadly is not the case. And I don't know why the hell this gun is all of a sudden just sucking, because usually this is actually my most powerful weapon, and it's not even touching them. I mean, as you can see, I'm doing 1,000 damage per shot, almost 2,000 in some cases, and it's basically just tickling them. But this is the last arena fight right here. This is the 3rd round, so everybody is going to be really tough. Really, the enemies are very tough. They do more damage. They have more health. Because as you increase the different rounds, obviously the difficulty increases along with it. So I think everybody in here is either going to be a badass or pretty close to it. And you know, like I said, I like Bloodwing, but doing 200 damage is kind of outrageous. And that's with his attack all the way maxed. So as much as I do like the Hunter as a character, because you know it makes you use different weapons, because usually I would never really use the sniper rifle unless I was out of every other gun, but because his ability is the sniper rifle, I tend to use it more. Oh my god, where the did you just come from, homie? My man was just like, hey, I have a gift for you, I forgot to wrap it. That was insane, but yeah, like 200 damage with Bloodwing stuff maxed out is kind of crappy. Now, it could also be that he was a badass and, you know, other people it would have done more damage to, but still, I mean, even with it just being, you know, the difference between a badass and a regular person, 200 damage on a badass is nothing. I'm doing 10 times that with just this gun alone. See, like I'm killing them one shot. All right, guys, here we go. Last stage. I went around and picked a bunch of stuff up as they were coming back down, so I wanted to edit that out because I wanted to make sure that I picked up most of the stuff, even if we're just gonna sell it. I just wanted to make sure that we picked it up before you know, we left. And see, and a lot of these guys that we're fighting now on the third round are about the same level, if not a little bit stronger, so that's also why it's a little bit harder, but, you know, we're not really worried about it. Am I actually gonna die? I might actually die, holy crap. Oh, wow, okay. I all honesty, thought I was gonna die there. Now, the damage for this gun isn't very good, like I said. The reason I keep it is because of how much flesh damage this crap does. It is insanity. Like, look at all that damage, bro. That is insanity. Like, is that it? Are we done? Oh, we're done. Oh, okay. And, like I said there and said, guys, as you can see, even though we got some green stuff and stuff like that, most of it's crap. Sadly. And I don't know if that's just because, like, the other guns, because we are mainly a sniper, I don't know if, like, every character's drop rate for different guns is different, or, you know, how strong they are different based on the character you pick, because, like I said there and said, it seems to me that when I'm this person, the hunter, I get a lot more sniper rifles and handguns than I would normally, and you know, that's just something that I've seemed to find out, because, like, you know, like I said, I don't know if that's the case, but it seems to me like I always get more sniper rifle pickups than anything else, and the leveling for the sniper rifles is either really, really high and decent, or really, really low. But we'll go ahead and hand in his thing. See, I got a sniper rifle that's not even anywhere near what I have, so we'll probably end up selling it, but we'll go ahead and trade this stuff in really quickly. Shotgun that could have been decent, you know, quite a few missions ago, but now is basically just selling material. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Oh, we gotta talk to the other claptrap. Okay. Alright, Tannis. Alright, let's give this man his skag meat. Because Earl is the coolest fucking guy. I really wish that we could beat him as a character. That'd be so cool. And the only thing that he says and says throughout the entire playthrough is what you want. I think that would be God tier. Alright, so we got a few other missions that we can pick up. We can hand in. And
what can I do for you?
okay, so she actually has a few of them for us. That's not bad, not bad. Well, thank you, Helena. Alright, so we have just this one to hand in, and then we have a couple of other missions that we can actually do. I'm not... Okay, this is the last one for this one. Alright, well then let's go ahead and go into some of the other missions. We also have this side mission called Mr. Green, I think. Oh, Green Thumb, my bad. So we can do this one as well. It just has us turning off one of the valves, water valves. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Dude, this gun is so freaking badass. I picked this up off of a skag, dude. Look at this bad boy, bro. This might be my new favorite gun until we get something, you know, with a little bit more oomph to it. But dude, it had more power, and the freaking firing rate is insane, bro. I love this gun. This is probably the most baddest, coolest freaking gun that we've picked up in a minute. And I was actually surprised because I was like, man, when the skag died, I was like, oh, it probably isn't going to be anything worthwhile. But when I picked it up, I was like, damn, I'm actually surprised. This skag actually had a gun that was worthwhile. Like, look at this bad boy. I mean, like I said, the damage is not there, because obviously, you know, certain guns just don't have a huge firing rate. But I just wanted to show everybody how cool that gun is. It's pretty badass. We're just gonna kill these guys now because, you know, I kind of just wanted to show my gun off. And now I feel kind of bad if I don't defeat them all because, you know, I already killed all their homies. You know, that'd be kind of fucked up on my part just to, you know, leave one remaining. You know what I'm saying? But, oh, he's a big boy too. Alright, there we go. Alright, on to the next one. I just wanted to show that off. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought the gun was pretty cool. Like I said, it only had I think it was like a 48 power to it. It was stronger than the one I had, which is 32. Because like I said, I do think that certain characters get certain pickups or certain drops. Because, like, the fact that I have the slanted magazine guns, like, my strongest one is a 47 right now. That's why you don't ever see me using it. But I thought that one was pretty cool, even though it only had a 47 power, but I thought it was pretty rad. But we gotta turn this water pump over here. We actually do quite a few missions in this exact area, I think. But we actually picked up this gun off of I think it was in one of the I think it was in either the gun shop or in a previous mission thing. But like I said, the only reason I kept this one is not because the damage is good. It's just because it has 6 bullets, and I don't have to sit there and auto reload every single freaking bullet that goes into it. Because I do hate the ones where you have to sit there and like every 3 reload it, or you gotta every time that you shoot it, you gotta, you know, pull the choke and then sit there or the hammer, as some people call it, and then sit there and then freaking put it down, and then you shoot it again and have to redo it all over again. It takes too long, and you get messed up. So this has 6, and you know, you don't have to really do anything other than pull the trigger. That, like I said, damage-wise, it sucks, but it was better than the one that we had. I still do have the one that has the fire damage because it's so good with flesh. It's very high instead of just high. So we do still have that. I don't know if I'll ever actually get rid of it because of the ability of the flesh being so high. I kind of wish that even though our sniper rifle damage is so high, like I said, I kind of wish that like the turret and the other people that could add elemental stuff to their abilities, you know, like he has, you know, a sniper rifle and a handgun ability. I should be able to add elemental stuff to my weapons, just like you can with the turret and I believe the siren as well. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not complaining too much, because Bloodwing does have elemental abilities, so it's not terrible. But I do wish that, you know, like I said, certain abilities were actually good. And dude, that actually sucks. All right. I was just wondering if that gun was actually any good. It's not. No surprise. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace.